Good morning, guys. This is Sam Lamb. Oh, hey, y'all doing? Here's some people that's going through there.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? Good morning, guys. I thought they thought I was talking to them, but anyway, they didn't realize I was on the camera. Anyway, once again, good morning, guys, and this is Sam Lamb, and I want to thank you guys for joining us. Today's topic that we're going to talk about is why do foreigners come to the Philippines? Now I'm gonna give you my opinion, and I'm gonna only pick one reason. There are many reasons why Americans or foreigners come to the Philippines, but I'm gonna go with one main reason, and after that, and then we have our special guest, and he's gonna give his opinion why foreigners come to the Philippines. Oh yeah, by the way, we are here at the we've been here for about 2 or 3 days at the beautiful Cocoa Grove in Siquijor. Just a beautiful place. It's not sunny, so it's a great time to vlog. The last couple of days been very hot and sunny, and the angle of the camera is just, for me, it's just too bright. So anyway, here we go. Now, why do I think, and there are hundreds of reasons, but what is the main reason why I think foreigners come to the Philippines? And of course, there are dating reasons, other reasons. Based on my experience and in the past, I truly believe one of the main reasons that a lot of foreigners come here is loneliness, and how and you know, if you're young, if you're in your 30s, 40s, you have a lot of friends. 50s, you still may have a lot of friends. But when you hit 60s, your friends tend to disappear. They either passed away, or you know, you just lost contact with them. And especially for those who are in their 70s, you know, what I did before, I had many jobs in my 20s and 30s before I settled down on a career. I sold, and I'm not ashamed, I sold cars. I sold windows and awnings and pools, water filtration treatments. You know, when you're young and you're not sure what you want to do, but that, I was just looking for all types of jobs back in my 20s. And a lot of the leads that I was sent to were, and I hate to say this, but you know, sometimes I felt like the company, they might have been taking advantage of older people, because they would set up these appointments, and then I would go to them. What ended up to, and I was one of the top salesmen for that company, and the reason was, I didn't go in there to sell. I found out that if you spend time talking to these people, and most of them are older, you know, I'm in my 20s and they're in their 60s. If you talk to them, and the sales presentation is like 30 minutes, but I would spend about 2, 3, maybe 4 hours, and all I did was listen. And what I found out was that when you're older, in your 60s and 70s, there's a lot of loneliness. You know, your kids are grown, they're on their own, and you're, you know, a lot of time, you know, your spouse might have passed away. So here you're alone, and you're really looking at your next step. And as in the last 16 years, I see a lot of older people with younger people. And I think that loneliness is one of the main reasons why foreigners or Americans come to the Philippines. You go from one extreme where nobody's talking to you, you know, you're the grandpa, you're the dad, but you're pretty much on your own, and every day you just basically exist in the U.S. if you don't have a great career or something, or even if you have a career, then, for example, I'm just putting it out there, a big range of reasons. And now with the advent of the internet in the last 10, 15 years, you have access to people all around the world. And if you're out there on these dating sites or chat sites, Facebook, all of a sudden you have all these younger people. They notice that you're lonely and they're looking for, you know, a better life. And somehow you connect with a Filipino. You know, it could be a Thailand person or Chinese, but we're talking about Philippines. And the Filipinos are the most well-spoken English-speaking country there is. And once again, we're trying to meet people, and we speak English. We have that, we're able to communicate with them better than the Chinese or the Japanese. They speak English, a lot of them do, but as you know, the Filipinos, their English are very, very, very good. Now that you have a connection with a Filipina, she's taking care of that void, that loneliness that you have while you're in your 50s, 60s, and 70s. I mean, I don't think that they know that you're lonely, but I know I was. You know, I don't want to harsh on, you know, what my situation, but there was a time that I was lonely, and then I was online. Back then we were only able to email a little bit, but there was no video cam. But I felt that this person that I'm talking to, she cares about me. She's willing to talk to me every morning, every afternoon. And I built that connection. And I think that was one of the main reasons what kind of drove me here, because I came here on vacation. I had different reasons to be here, but as I went back to the US, you know, I was alone. You know, my wife had left me. My kids are with her. You know, I was alone in this big old house. But anyway, that's my opinion on why a lot of Americans come to the Philippines. What I'm going to bring in next, so this way that you won't think that, you know, I like to get other opinions. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in another special guest. The special guest that I'm going to have with us is, well, you might have seen him on a couple of our videos. This is Papa Bear Pete, and he's going to give his reasons, his main reasons why he thinks Americans or foreigners are coming to the Philippines. Hey guys, we're here at this beautiful resort, Coco Grove and Sigihor, and I've got Pete here. Hello. And Pete is, he mentioned to us that he would like to start vlogging, and might as well get him used to it by joining us and watching us vlog. I've already gave you a little heads up on the topic, Pete, and the question that I'm trying to answer for our viewers is that, you know, why do foreigners, or specifically Americans, why we just love coming to the Philippines? Now, there's hundreds of reasons, but I want you to, and they already heard mine, but I want them to hear from you. You know, you're just coming over. You've been here before, but you know, I've been here for almost 16 years. You're just coming here, and I like to hear, and I like for our audience to hear what you think is the main reason. Once again, there are many reasons, viewers, you know, you guys can come up with, and maybe that's for discussion, but let's just pick one reason that you think why most foreigners or Americans are coming to the Philippines to meet their special someone. So what do you think? I'm going to let you go ahead and talk on this.
Well, I mean, my opinion, I don't really think it is about meeting that special someone. I'm retired. I have a small pension, and I'm still young, but Social Security will be there, shortly, a few more years. I think it's financial. I mean, I own my house, so I'm not in the same predicament. But you get so much more for so much less here in the Philippines. Yeah, the women are beautiful, but that's not the reason why I want to move to the Philippines. I want more bang for my buck. I mean, I'm 57 years old. I want to enjoy life. I want to revamp and travel. I want to do a lot of traveling, and I can financially afford to do that easily here in the Philippines and all over Asia. That's my feeling, how I feel like people want to come here.
Right. So you're thinking that, and you're not thinking that that's what Filipinos are thinking. Yeah, right. That's your personal opinion. Yeah, because we don't want to. When Pete say financial, we're not talking about what a Filipino's thinking. It's what we're thinking when we come here. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there and give you. What do you think the second reason why Americans, foreigners, choose Philippines over some other countries to either settle down or where everybody goes to different places for vacation, and I'm talking about the guy that's coming here that's looking to relocate. What do you think the second reason is?
I believe it's the culture. I mean, there's so much different diversities of culture here, and I mean, probably a lot of the older people, I'm assuming, is because of the younger women. It's the Filipinos don't think age is a number to them, and it's not about finances. They just want to be cared for, and be feel wanted. It's a different animal here in the Philippines compared to the USA.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for your opinion, Pete.
Thank you very much for having me, Sam.
Yeah.
And my channel is going to be Papa Bear 007.
Sorry about that.
I'm new. I haven't started it yet, but I'm trying to get it going.
Yeah, we just set up his channel. It's called Papa Bear 007. Perfect. It's easy to remember. My Sam Lamb, and people goes, what did you say? But Papa Bear 007 is a great name to.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of trial and error, so please don't judge me in the first few. Thank you so much for having me, guys.
All right, dude. Thank you.